I'm here showcasing the Logitech G903 Lightspeed wireless gaming mouse, which you could of course use wired or wireless. Now this is an incredible looking mouse that has a ton of great features, and I'm going to showcase some of these features for you. First of all, the mouse is very lightweight by default. If you're one of those people that likes a lightweight mouse, it is very lightweight by default. You got the on-off switch right here. You get your various sensor as you see here. This is your little disc that you open up. And with this little disc that you open up, you have access to put in your power play charger where you can charge it wirelessly while it's on the power play mat. And you could also put in a weight in that. And I'll show you the weight in a second. So let's peel the rest of the plastic off here and show you some of the buttons. I really like the look and the design of this mouse. It's comfortable on the hand. You have easy access to the buttons. You get the scroll wheel, which could be either infinite scrolling or it could be where each scroll clicks one click at a time. Inside the case, you also get a Logitech sticker, you get a little bit of instructions, you get the cord itself. Now, it uses micro USB, which I prefer to use USB-C. Inside here, you get the little weight, you get the receiver with a little adapter for it, but you also get extra buttons. Now, what those extra buttons do, I'll cover later. For now, let's look at the receiver. So with the USB receiver, you can either plug the little tiny adapter directly into USB port and it barely sticks out a USB port at all, or you could use it with an adapter and extender so that way you can have much more reach. Or if you want to use it, say, wired instead of wirelessly, you would plug in the micro USB into it on this end. You would plug in the USB-A into that end and then plug the micro USB onto this end. Now you notice how it has these little plastic wings on the side to help guide in so the micro USB guides in and out. I actually like the way the wings guide the micro USB in this better than the G502, but I still would prefer it to have been USB-C. So let's go ahead and put the weight in. It's obviously really easy to put the weight in. You just take the weight, line it up with the disc. You can see it has those little notches that go in right there. And then this adds a little bit of extra weight to the mouse if you like a little bit of a heavier mouse. Let me put this in the right way here. There you go. So it works pretty well if you like a little bit of extra weight to your mouse, or if you don't want your mouse to be as light. This does add a lot of weight. I mean, it's not a tremendous amount of weight, but it's an extra 10 grams of weight to your mouse there. Now, the thumb buttons and the key buttons replacement are a really, really nice touch. This allows you to customize your mouse if you're left-handed. You could simply replace the button that's on the right, that blocker, and instead put that on the left, and you could put your thumb buttons on the right side in case you want to use your mouse left-handed. This was a brilliant move by Logitech that they included the same exact double buttons on both sides of the mice, and you could either have 4 buttons enabled if you want to use some piggy buttons, or you could choose to have thumb buttons on the left side of your mouse or thumb buttons on the right side of your mouse. Accommodating left or right-handed people was a really, really nice touch. So all you need to do is pull off the buttons here. You see they're magnetically attached, so they're easy to take off. And then if you want to block your left side because you're left-handed, you just put in the block over here so that you have no buttons on the left side. And then you would take off the single blocking plastic piece on the right side, put in the 2 buttons on the right side, and it's just a great feature that you can have 4 buttons, or you can have 2 buttons on each side, or you can make it a left-handed mouse, or you can even make it a mouse with no side buttons, no thumb buttons at all if you want to have it streamlined where it doesn't have buttons on either side. But again, really excellent feature. One of the things I like best, again, showing you the right side here, where you could put the thumb buttons on the right just by taking off the big plastic button and putting in the small buttons here. Again, extremely versatile, lightweight, works wired or wireless. If you pair it with the power play mat, then it also will charge while it sits on the power play mat the entire time. So you don't even have to ever worry about plugging it in or charging it manually. You could leave it wireless and charge it the whole time. This is the Logitech G903 mouse. It is highly recommended.